As many of you may know, I am a game collector. And if you may not know, well, I'm a fucking game collector. I'm going to show you a few of my consoles. This isn't technically all of them. I do have a Wii, an Xbox One, and an Xbox 360, but they're on display either in here as part of my desk setup or in the living room, and I don't feel like bringing them in here. So, with that, let's get on with episode 2 of my collection shit. Now, because I don't use these systems every single goddamn day, my girlfriend offered, or not offered, but like she gave me the suggestion of putting them in plastic things and wrapping the cables. So, one, the cables are a tangled goddamn mess wherever I set them, but also they stay dust free and they are safe and sound in a nice little container. Now, this came from that box which you saw in episode 1, which has all my Confederate shit in it. It has this nice, safe plastic thing. But this is the Sega Genesis Classic console. It's not the actual fucking console itself, although I did have one as a child. Here are the AV cables. And this, you can actually get this for like $40, maybe more, maybe less now. But good system, has about 80 games. By the way, if you're wondering where all the controllers are, I will show you a shot of that if I haven't already. But all of them are up there on display, which is actually a great way to organize your game controllers. If you're wondering what that is, well, ask your lady friend. She'll tell you what it is. Because guys don't usually buy that, but I found it's a great way to organize controllers. It's a shoe rack, or not a shoe rack, but like it holds shoes. And even can hold the gigantic fucking Nintendo 64 controllers you can see right there. Although some don't have that large thing, I just got lucky. I was told they don't have that. I just picked up the first thing I saw, and it just so happened to have it. And those are all my controllers. I know. Let's just say my girlfriend was thankful I got this because they were a scattered goddamn mess. Anyway, good console. And we're going to move on to the next one. Next up is my PS1. This is the slim model. And don't mind that. Someone had this ridiculous sticker on it. I took it off. And now I'm stuck with that mess. But I wanted to be able to see the fucking PS1 logo. And they had it all covered up. But it works perfectly. Even though I have a PS2, I still prefer to play my PS1 games on that. And even use my PS1 controllers. Which, by the way, fun fact. Did you know you can plug in your PS2 controller into this and it'll work? I found that out recently. But here's the memory card. And we came a long fucking way, haven't we, guys? Because I think this is like 1 megabyte of data right here. But AV cables, this large ass fucking. Which, by the way, let me go on a little bitty tangent. Why the fuck is this so big? Why is it like this? Why? But I'm getting sidetracked here. But I just had to mention this. Stop it, game companies or whoever is doing this. No more of this, please. This is ridiculous. Unfortunately, this is the only game console at which I cannot play. I have a game for it. I have a controller for it. I have AV cables for it. But unfortunately, the power cord I have stopped working. I really wish I knew if this thing worked. Like when the power cord does come on, like this does light up when I press the power button, but it like dies out like right away. So I have to get a new power cord to see if it works. So sadly, I don't know if this one works, which sucks because the game I have for it is the most common game of all time. This you can literally probably pick this up for like a cent now. I'm joking, but you know, just saying it's cheap is all. The SNES, the Super Nintendo. This works and has that thing I was telling you guys about, the multi-out. This does work, and it works great. I have, I think, A Link to the Past, and the power cord, which, fucking hell, look at this damn thing. It's almost the size of my palm. It's like a good, maybe 2 pounds. Why is this like this? It's powering this thing. It may look big, but they're almost the same weight. What the hell, Nintendo? What are you thinking? I'm glad you don't do that shit anymore. But seriously, why though? Here we have the Nintendo 64. This was actually my second game console, although mine was green, and like an idiot, I sold mine for $50 when I was a kid when I first got my PlayStation 2, because I'm a dumbass. Now this only has the power cord, because one of my console, like, they have like a multi-port thing you plug in the back of here, and it works for my GameCube, SNES, and this. It's weird, but whatever. I use it for all three, so I just keep it in my GameCube box. Excuse me, I can't fucking talk today. Speaking of the GameCube, and here we have the GameCube. Nintendo's flop. Well, I shouldn't say it flopped, but it didn't do so hot, unfortunately. It can run Game Boy games if it has the right parts, but this is actually a really good console. Has a lot of good games for it. Unfortunately, I only have Metroid Prime and poker, so I just play Metroid Prime because I don't like poker. And unfortunately, like, as fun as that game is, it's amazing, I don't have a memory card, which makes it impossible to beat. Not because it's like too hard, it's just, you know, I work and shit. Now, got the power cord. Here's the multi-out that I've been talking about through a lot of this video. That goes into the GameCube, it goes into the SNES, and the Nintendo 64. Which is weird. I don't understand how they did that. Like, this one does come with its own, but they also made a multi-out. I don't understand why, but it's whatever. But that's my GameCube. Alright, so here is where I keep all my handheld games. It has my Game Boy Micro. Has my PS Vita. My PSP. Nintendo DS. My other Nintendo DS. And the reason why I have two of them, by the way, is because this one's like all fucking busted and shit. But it still can play Game Boy games, so I practically just use it as a Game Boy. The top screen I just ignore. And then a Game Boy Color with a back thing, which actually makes it a lot more comfortable. And I even found a power cord thing, which I don't even think it was meant for this. It has a USB thing, but, you know, it makes this work, you know. Just not on camera, conveniently, but that's all my handhelds. I play them not regularly at all, but you know, they're good handhelds. They all work, except for this one, kinda. But that's my handhelds. And finally, this was my third console. I've sold, rebought, sold, and rebought this thing. Not this specific console, but like, I had the fat one first, then sold it, then got a slim, then sold that, then got this, and then my girlfriend actually has a slim, so we actually have two PS2s, and one of them is hooked up in the, is in our living room. Yeah, this is the fucking fat beast that still works, by the way, like a charm. And here's the cables for it, and the power cord. What? Fucking see this? This is how you fucking have game consoles. This is what it should be. Like, even the large ass bricks that are attached to the middle of the cord on some of these consoles is ridiculous. Why do that? This'll work. It works, doesn't it? By the way, if you're wondering what I'm wrapping the cords in, it's these cord organizers. They work really good. Again, I have to give credit to my girlfriend for that idea. She came up with that. Unfortunately, I didn't buy enough of them. So I had to go out and get more. But that is my console collection. And ignore that art. It's awful. I tried. Okay? You don't need to fucking judge, you pricks. Fuck off. And there you guys have it. My almost, I shouldn't say complete, but like what I have for video games. You know, some people say video gaming is good. Others may claim I have an issue, but I assure you, I don't have a problem. I don't. Well, I gotta go. So, this has been episode 2 of my collection. I hope you've all enjoyed, and go fuck yourselves.